What's going on YouTube? It's FIFA HD Gamer, and I'm sorry guys, this keeps happening to me. I upload a video, and then I plan for more uploads, and I just get busy. So, I'm sorry, I've been spending time doing other things, but today I'm kind of just going to talk about this transfer market problem. So, I've been checking on EA Sports Twitter channel, and they just haven't really been saying anything about when it's going to be back and stuff. And as you can see here on the home page, right down here at the bottom, says that the FIFA Ultimate Team transfer market has been disabled until further notice, which means they're going to have to tell us when it's going to be back, or else we don't know. Now, originally I thought it was going to be back when right here, when the live transfers got down to 0, and as soon as it hit 0, I waited like an hour or two, still didn't come back. Tried searching things, that just pops up. I mean, it's been down for a little over 4 days now, and it's getting a little frustrating because you can't sell anything or buy anything. You can only open packs, which personally, they might be doing something to get you to buy FIFA points to open packs or whatever. I'm just gonna open some bronze packs just in the background for you guys while I'm talking. And my thoughts on it, oh my gosh. Well, so my thoughts on it is what I think they're doing. There's been a lot of talk about it. People going, oh no, there's gonna be price ranges on the mobile, and really I don't see that happening. I mean, I don't think that's the case, but if it's not the case, I don't know why that they've had the transfer market down. I don't know if they're doing, if they're just doing some, what's it called? I don't know if they're just working on some server problems, updates, I don't know. The price ranges does make sense, but personally I don't think so, because when they release the price ranges for the Xbox and the PlayStation and the PC, you would think that they would do it for iOS and Android at the exact same time. So I don't really know why they didn't. So if they're doing it now, that would be strange to me. If they do, though, I could just tell you my thoughts on it right now. I personally, well, I like price ranges, but I also don't like price ranges. Because right now, I've also got an Xbox, and on the Xbox, the price ranges are just ruining it so that you really, if you have a team that you wanted to sell, there's some players that you can't sell. Like, for example, Schweinsteiger, I think his lowest by now is like around 20,000, somewhere around there. And on the Xbox, people are just, there's quite a few up for 20,000 by now. And the problem with that is, if you want to sell your Schweinsteiger, like before, if there was some for 20,000 and you wanted to sell yours, you're trying to build a new team, you could just list him for 19,000 and he'd be bought pretty quickly. But the problem with the price ranges is, if there's a bunch of that player who is listed up, and they're at that minimum price, it's going to be very difficult for you to sell the player that you want to sell. And so that makes it a lot harder to buy new teams and stuff. You have to be more satisfied with the team that you have. Another thing about that too is it's kind of hard for trading methods and trying to buy players, like trying to hurry and quickly buy them within the first second that they list up for a lot cheaper so that you could sell them and make profit. That's really difficult too. Something that I do think is nice about it is if you're trying to search up a player, let's say like there's an Inform, well, we can use Inform, no, not Inform Alaba because he's in a different position. Let's just use Inform Benteke, for example. His regular Inform, like his regular card that's not Inform, his price range is going to be a lot lower than his Inform's price range. So if you just wanted to search for the Inform of that player, you can just, I don't know what his maximum buy now is. I'm gonna say somewhere around 5,000 maybe. Let's say that his maximum buy now is 5,000, and if you only want to search for Inform Bentekes, you can just go in and they'll put the minimum buy now at 5,100, and it will only pull up Inform Bentekes, so that's really nice. Also, when you're scrolling through the market and trying to figure out like the price of a player, it's not very like great when someone just lists up an average player like a silver, a bronze, or just a regular gold player who isn't that great and doesn't go for that much, they just list them up for 1 million coins, however much they want, because they're just expecting that, oh, this will be great if someone buys it, even though no one ever really will. Now, also, one thing that the price ranges really kill is if you're doing wagers with someone. That's really difficult. I think personally what they could have just done is, instead of adding price ranges, because I know they're doing this to also stop coin selling, but I think also they could have just done for price ranges on the mobile, well, not the mobile, on the consoles, they could have also just taken off the club name, like the name of your club, so that when coin sellers go to try and find your player, it will be more difficult for them to find your player, because you can't tell them what your club name is. And I think that would have been really helpful. Also, something else that they could do is adding these price ranges. It's alright, I guess, but they need to have it like they did in FIFA 14 last year, where you could do trade offers, because that way it's not really coin selling, and also you can wager with your friends and do whatever you want, or yeah, that would be great too. And all in all, I really hope, my side on it is I hope that price ranges don't come to the mobile, because it will be a lot harder for me to do giveaways for you guys on here, YouTube, and also with Instagram. So I just really hope that they do not add price ranges on the mobile, mostly for that reason, as well as trading, because that's how I make a lot of my coins. And yeah, so that's just my thoughts about it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Also, be sure to check out my Instagram account. The link will be down below. I do a lot more giveaways on there, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, hopefully the transfer market's up soon. And I will see you guys next time.